Right then, what's happening, guys? So out of absolutely bloody nowhere, Everton are closing in on the signing of Youssef Chermiti from Sporting Clube de Portugal. Rather curiously, the two sides face off against each other in a preseason friendly on Saturday at Goodison Park, and it's anyone's guess which side of the dugout this kid will be on. The fee is reportedly in the region of 13 million quid, which isn't too bad considering some of the prices flying about right now. Wolves and Bournemouth were interested in Chermiti too, and given the latter have been doing phenomenal business with limited resources, that can only be seen as a positive. Having had a look at comments online, I can see some folk taking the piss out of the fact that this kid only has 4 goals and 21 appearances to his name, but there's a caveat to those numbers. First and foremost, he only made his professional debut in January, and the vast majority of his appearances have been off the bench. Secondly, his non-penalty expected goals and assists are well above any of his compatriots in Portuguese football, which is mighty impressive for someone so young. While I can't see him starting week in, week out for Everton, I do believe he'll provide decent cover for Calvert-Lewin moving forward. Much like the Englishman, Chermiti is an out-and-out centre forward blessed with physicality, explosiveness, an eye for goal, as well as a 6'4" frame. This allows him to operate as a target man in a direct system where much of his time on the pitch will be spent holding the ball up with his back to goal. When in the opposition box, he's difficult to mark due to his unpredictable movement, and if you couple that with his impressive aerial ability, you've got yourself a real focal point to look towards when running out of ideas. Needless to say, he's far from the finished product and remains raw in much of his decision making. In fact, I'd go as far as to say there's at least 3 or 4 more talented youngsters at Sporting alone. But then again, that's more to do with them being a conveyor belt that produces footballers for fun than any criticism of Chermiti himself. Nevertheless, the lad's been smashing it out the ballpark for Portugal's under 18s and under 19s, and even scored against Porto in the league last season, so hopefully that's a sign of things to come. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Suggest you check out my Everton playlist if you're new to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.